If you want a reference guide for using the z-table that's not what I just showed on the document camera, here's a slide for you. So this shows the exact same z-table that I had before. And just a reminder that if you're looking up a z-score, you're going to look for your first two digits on that column going down, your last digit or the digit in the hundredth place in the row that goes off to the side, and then figure out where they meet. And that will be the area under the curve in that kind of shaded block shown there. And once again, if you have a negative sign, you can ignore that negative sign and you'll be good to go. So this is just a handy reference that is not included on the document camera. So this week's activity is going to ask you to apply what I've covered in this lecture so far to finding probabilities in a different normal distribution. So this is a hypothetical probability distribution describing the length of a jury trial. And here it is given that the mean of this distribution is 4.2 days, and the standard deviation of this distribution is 0.9 days. So again, these values just are properties of this distribution. They describe it, and you can use them to answer the question. And what I'm going to ask you to do in this problem is to first use the 68, 95, 99, 7 rule to answer some questions. So the probability that a trial will last between 3.3 days and 5.1 days, and then also figure out, what's the range of days that you're 95%, you have a 95% chance of getting a trial within that range. And then also use the z-score to figure out the probability of a trial lasting between 3 and 7 days. So there'll be two steps: find your z-scores in that first bullet point, and then use the area under the curve in the z-table to figure out the actual probability of getting an outcome within that range. For each, I'll ask you to briefly explain or show how you got your answer, and to post your responses to Canvas by October 15th, that's this Sunday as usual, at 11:59 p.m. Of course, if you have any questions, want to review anything, want to talk to me about anything in the class, feel free to shoot me an email, show up to office hours, set an appointment. I am always happy to talk about anything in the class. Otherwise, have a great week.